The journey to becoming a good and dangerous man. The importance of being a good man. You need to focus on being a good man. The truth is, a lot of people don't really understand what it means to be a good man, or even a good person. They assume that just because they're not doing anything wrong, they must be doing something right. But listen to me, the absence of evil does not automatically mean the presence of good. Think about it this way, you have negative, positive, and neutral. Being neutral means you're not doing anything bad, but you're not doing anything good either. That makes you a zero. Remember studying negative and positive numbers in school? Picture that number line, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, then 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people go through life saying, I don't do drugs, I don't steal, I don't hurt people. They're proud of all the things they don't do. But if they never take action to do something good, they're just sitting at 0. That's not enough. Being good is proactive, it means doing something. And no, you don't have to fly across the world and volunteer at an orphanage in India. Sometimes, it's as simple as caring about people. That exhausted cashier at Walmart, the one with tired eyes and aching feet, just take a second to look her in the eye and ask, how's your day going? Small moments like that matter. If you want to be a good man, start living as an agent for good. This isn't a one-time decision, it's a lifelong pursuit. Study, learn, grow, but most importantly, start doing the work. The concept of being a dangerous man. Second, be a dangerous man. Now, being dangerous doesn't mean being a threat. Those are two very different things. It's not about lifting weights, covering yourself in tattoos, throwing on a leather jacket, and stomping around with your chest puffed out. That's not what real danger looks like. In fact, the most dangerous man in the room is often the quietest. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, he manages all the grazing and ranch land around here. Across the road, he and his wife have a small flock of sheep, maybe 10 or 12. As we were chatting, he pointed over and said, I wouldn't recommend going over there to check out the sheep. He explained that they have a Great Pyrenees guarding them. That dog doesn't know you, he said, and he might just tear you up protecting those sheep. I watched that dog for a couple of days. He wasn't sitting up on the hill, head high, hair flowing in the wind like some kind of lion, announcing to the world that he was dangerous. He wasn't barking at every passing car. He simply stayed with the sheep. From a distance, he even looked like one of them. But if you got too close, if he thought you were a threat, it was a whole different story. That dog was dangerous. Now, let's tie this back to the first point, being a good man. You cannot be a fully good man if you're not also a dangerous man. Being good isn't just about kindness, it's about protecting those who need it. Sometimes, doing good means standing between the people you care about and the things that would harm them. These days, I'm a pretty laid-back, mellow, middle-aged guy. I talk slow, I move easy. But if someone disrespects my wife in front of me, if I get a phone call from my daughter in tears, I am not only willing but able to inflict great bodily harm, and I will do it. Because I'm not a danger to the people around me. I'm not a danger to the sheep. But I am dangerous. The mindset of a good and dangerous man. Alright, but first, you need to get your mindset right. You have to tell yourself, I'm not a sheep. I take care of those who rely on me. It starts with a willingness, a mindset. Once you have that, then you work on the physical side of things. Start losing weight. Get in the gym. Learn new skills. Build yourself up physically so that you can be dangerous if the situation ever calls for it. And third, educate yourself. If you want to be a man among men, start reading, listening to, and learning from guys like Jocko Willink and Jordan Peterson. They understand what it means to be disciplined, strong, and capable. Knowledge is power, and your brain is like any other muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. So start learning. Start reading. Become the kind of man who is both intelligent and formidable. The importance of calmness. Third, be calm. A lot of people comment on how calm and level-headed I am. But let me tell you, I wasn't always like this. People say, your kids were so lucky to be raised by you. The truth is, my children weren't raised by the version of me you see today. This kind of calmness, it's a journey. I used to be hot-headed, impatient, and stressed out. I just didn't know any better. Life outside of my family was chaotic, full of stress, and I brought that home with me. I wasn't calm. But I learned, if you want to be calm, you have to remove the things that keep you from being calm. If watching the news every night gets you agitated, turn it off. If you have people in your life who thrive on drama, stirring the pot just to keep things chaotic, walk away. I've had friends, even family members, that I had to distance myself from. It's not about being cold, it's about protecting your peace. Find things that help you be calm. Listen to calming music. And take a hard look at your habits. If you're stuck in a stressful job that you hate, slamming Mountain Dews, Dr. Peppers, or sweet teas all day, you're keeping yourself jacked up on sugar and caffeine. I used to drink a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper and 2 big glasses of sweet tea every day, then head straight into high-stress construction jobs. No wonder I was always on edge. And think about your mornings. If you wake up dreading your job, chugging sugar-loaded drinks, blasting intense music on the way to work, then walking into an environment full of negativity and frustration, it's no surprise you feel like you're about to explode. Make some changes. Switch up the music, find something calming. Cut back on the sugar and caffeine. Step away from the people who thrive on chaos. Because here's the thing, conflict is inevitable. It's part of life. But when conflict does come, face it calmly. If you stay calm, you stay logical. You stay in control. The moment you let anger take over, logic and reason go right out the window. So be calm. Read books that put you in the right mindset. Surround yourself with things that bring peace instead of stress. And lastly, be wise. The role of wisdom in manhood. Wisdom isn't just about what you know, it's about knowing how to apply what you know. There's a difference. Knowledge is understanding that a tomato is technically a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. You don't have to share every single thought that crosses your mind. You don't have to tell people everything you know. Just like there are people who stir up drama around you, sometimes we can be the ones agitating, spreading gossip, or stirring the pot. Did you hear this? Did you see that? That's not wisdom, that's noise. Be the quiet man in the room. If you have something valuable to say, something helpful, beneficial, or a necessary correction at the right time, then say it. Otherwise, stay quiet. Constantly talking about everything to everyone isn't a sign of wisdom. True wisdom is knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Wisdom is a journey. You won't wake up one day and suddenly be that wise, strong, disciplined man you admire. But you can decide to start the journey today. You might look at someone and think, I wish I were that kind of man. Not that exact person, but the kind of man who is steady, calm, and wise. The truth is, getting there might take a long time, but you have to start. Work at it. Make sacrifices. You've heard the phrase fake it till you make it, there's truth to that. If you want to be a calm man, act like a calm man. Even if you don't feel calm inside, pretend you are. Carry yourself that way. Speak that way. Over time, you'll find that you're not just pretending anymore, you're actually becoming that man. But first, you need a clear destination. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you've arrived? Sit down and ask yourself, what kind of man do I want to be? Then start walking that path, one step at a time. Conclusion. In the end, growing into a man who's both good and dangerous is all about consistent effort, one habit, one choice at a time. Keep working on being genuinely kind and proactive, learn to protect those who depend on you, nurture a calm and clear mind, and seek the wisdom to know when to act and when to hold back. Remember, real strength isn't loud or showy, it's measured, intentional, and built on a solid foundation of self-discipline and integrity. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow or subscribe to the channel for more insights on becoming the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.